Good morning, welcome to Planet Mojo. Today I'm going to do an early September vineyard update. What I'm really looking for is signs of bird damage. We got lots of Japanese beetle. There they are right there. Lots of Japanese beetle damage. But not a huge amount of bird damage. At least yet. Whenever I see these grapes that are pecked or just burst open for whatever reason, I try to pick them off. See, this is probably bird damage here. Bunch of grapes missing. See, Natalie and I stopped by a vineyard that offered to buy the grapes, and we talked to the owner, and he gave us some good advice on all different stuff. We just kept asking questions, and one of them was on netting for birds. He said that, if we're just getting a few birds here and there eating grapes, which we are so far, it's not even worth the hassle to put up netting. And he also offered to borrow us the netting, which was really nice of him, and picking equipment and all this other stuff. 2 cats in the tube? Nope. Yeah. I always have a lot of company whenever I go take a walk. Yesterday I had 3 cats and a dog. So basically right now I'm looking for bird damage, and there's just a little bit here and there, and that's no problem, or any other kind of damage for that matter. The gentleman we talked to, it's from Branches Winery near Viroqua, Wisconsin. He is going to be buying these grapes when they hit 23 to 24 bricks, which is the amount of sugar in them. And I just calibrated the bricks meter this morning. Refractometer is what it is. I just calibrated it this morning, and I'm going to come down here and grab a sample a little bit later. I'm very, very, very busy this morning with other stuff, so that needs to be retied. A little bit of wind damage, and these are getting really heavy with grapes. This is probably, see where this is hanging over the top, so they have easy access, and you can see the insects. Once they're busted like this, the insects go after them, so I want to get all this busted stuff off of there. Get this hanging out of their way. I'm not going to do this on the whole vineyard, but Japanese beetles, look at them. Just tons of them this year. I should have sprayed 7, and next year I will, because they're having that many of them. They're just gonna breed, and the problem's just gonna be worse next year. See, something is sitting on this branch right here, pecking at the grapes. I think I'll put out I have the scare owls. They again, from talking to him and others, a scare owl might work in the first year but the biggest problem is flocks of starlings. So if you get a flock of starlings, yeah, there's a good amount of, yeah, they just peck a single hole in there, the little assholes. Pardon my French. Yeah, those almost look like Concord. This is a small grape. It's a hybrid Pinot Noir. So it doesn't get much bigger than this, but those down at the end, that was probably the biggest I've seen. Yeah, I do not like all these busted grapes. So I'll put the owl down here. Taste it. Yeah, they're very sweet. Yeah, that one's kind of stripped. We're not going to get a huge harvest this year, I don't think. Well, there's quite a bit in here. I spoke too soon. Well, I don't know. It looks pretty good, but as far as pounds, he estimated that we might have 1,000 pounds, but it remains to be seen. This is the first harvest, so we'll find out. Yeah, lots and lots of grapes. Yeah, they're still trying to produce grapes. You know, we've got all these shot berries. Be nice to come in here and prune this stuff off, but I just don't have the time. Working feverishly on that addition. Yeah, this stuff in here is much better protected. Yeah, it's a fine balance of allowing light and air in to the canopy and having your grapes wide open too. Like this, that's completely stripped because they could easily just sit right there and eat. So, scare owls it is. We'll see what they do. Maybe nothing. Yeah, stripped it a little bit there. But, again, the owner of that vineyard, I don't know if he'd want his name mentioned or not, so I won't. He said that he will likely be picking his Marquette in a week, and we talked to him 3-4 days ago, I think, or yeah, it was 3 days ago. So a week falls roughly when we are going to our oldest boy's wedding. So yeah, hopefully when we get back, or it would actually be better to have these picked before we leave, but we're leaving in a couple days, so that's not going to be possible. So I'll be doing a video in, probably within a week, if these are up to the right bricks. I'll be doing a video on testing the bricks and on harvesting these. He's going to bring a tote. They're 4x4 feet. They fit on a pallet. He said this will take about a tote. So we'll pick them, put them in the tote, and run them over there. And he will pick them off there with a forklift, put it on the scale, and we will have sold our first harvest of grapes. Unless we get a tornado or something in between, or or a flock of starlings while we're gone. You know, it's just a really bad time to leave, but it is what it is. We're not going to miss the wedding. So if we have a starling invasion, so the GoPro crashed again. It's just a piece of junk. So if we have a starling invasion while we're gone, it is what it is. We'll lose a crop. Yeah, I don't know what some of these berries are, you know, just bursting on their own. They don't look like they were picked. And some just look beautiful, the ones a little bit lower in the canopy. That might be the sun that's bursting them. Who knows? So, if you want to see the picking videos and bricks meter and all that stuff, make sure you subscribe and click on the update icon so you're notified when I post new videos. If you have any questions or comments, make sure you put them in the comment section below. And if you give us a like and or share the video, it helps the channel out greatly. Thanks for watching and have a great day.